Alright, hello everybody, Jedi King 98 here, and today we're going to be talking about how to upgrade the Wonder Weapon on Shadows of Evil, and specifically everything that we know. This is actually, it's not going to be like how we upgrade it, it's what we know of how to upgrade this Wonder Weapon so far. It's everything that we know according up to this point right now. Today is December 9th of 2015. And on December 7th, I uploaded a video showing you guys the first step to upgrading the Wonder Weapon. Now, this is a little bit confusing because I wasn't exactly 100% certain how I activate this audio cue. All I know is that it happened when I killed zombies in the Pack-a-Punch room with the Mar-Astagua spawned in. And now this is actually correct on the current gen consoles, the Xbox One and the PS4. What you have to do is you actually have to get a Mar-Astagua to spawn into the Pack-a-Punch room, and you have to get 10 kills with the Apothicon Servant in there. And when you do so, the Apothicon Servant is going to speak to you. If you'd like to see what that sounds like, you can check it out in the link down below in the description. What it's actually going to say to you is a few words of some other language, and then it's going to say the name of the Apothicon Servant weapon that you own. Now, to get a different name for the one, you have to pick up a Mar-Astagua heart in a certain district. So depending on which of the 4 districts that you killed the Mar-Astagua in, or got it to spawn in there, and then where you get the heart and everything, you're going to get one of 4 Apothicon Servants. Sorry. Now the 4 different names are, you have the Kor-Maroth, the Mar-Astagua, the Nar-Ullaqua, and the Lor-Zarrozzor. And depending on which one you have, we can assume has to do with the cocoons, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. Not going to get off track here. Back to this audio cue that you get with the Apothicon Servant. Now, like I said, the current gen consoles that we have right now, you have to get 10 kills in the Pack-a-Punch room with a Mar-Astagua in there, and then you're going to get that audio cue. I've heard some people say that you just have to bring the Apothicon Servant out when there's a Mar-Astagua that spawns in the Pack-a-Punch room, but like I said, I had the Apothicon Servant out the entire time in the video that I posted, and when I was running the zombies around, grouping them up, and there was a Mar-Astagua inside that room the whole time, and not once did I get an audio cue until I shot the first shot with the Mar-Astagua in the room, and the Apothicon Servant shot when I first shot it killed the zombies. That's when I got the audio cue, was after killing them. So that's what I can confirm, is from my video at least, or from my point of view and from what I did, that's how I got it to happen. But anyway, moving on from here. So up to this point, we had a glitched version to upgrading the Apothicon Servant. You hold out your secondary weapon, you switch it, quickly hold X to put it into the Pack-a-Punch machine, and it would upgrade the Apothicon Servant to whatever the name of your weapon is, the Mar-Astagua, Kor-Maroth, and then it would add an R.A.P.S to the end, however you pronounce that. I don't know, it's some really weird language, but it would add that to the end of the weapon, and that would be your Pack-a-Punch weapon. You'd get like 24 to 26 shots, I forget how many it was, and it would be a red. It would go from purple to red. It would be a red black hole that sucks in zombies. It does it for a longer time, and it's a better Wonder Weapon. It's a better version. It has a lot more ammo. That's how we got that. Then they came out with a patch, and now we don't have that anymore. So now we're trying to figure out how to upgrade this weapon. And we weren't really searching for it, but we know that from the game files from a Reddit user named KyleZ2006 found game files, got into the code, found the game files, and he found files, which I'll put on the screen right now, that actually state hold your activation button to take up upgraded Apothicon Servant, pick up the Mar-Astagua heart, pick up the Mar-Astagua tentacle, pick up the xenomatter. We knew all of this was thing, but then linked with these was also to open the cocoon, to hang a cocoon, and to investigate. And we're assuming that these 3 steps have to do with upgrading the Apothicon Servant, and it's the next step to doing so after getting that first audio cue. We don't know how to spawn in these cocoons. We don't know how to hang the cocoons, how to open the cocoons, or how to investigate the cocoons, what to do with them. We're not entirely sure what to do. This is what we're trying to figure out right now. We do, of course, know where the locations of these cocoons are, because thanks to a Reddit user named Voltra, he found the original locations for these cocoons here, and I'm going to be posting a few links in the description. One that's looking at the transit map, and it'll be showing the locations of these cocoons on there with their exact coordinates. And then another user, not entirely sure who it was, created a Imgur album of all the pictures or locations of the cocoons, went into theater mode, went to these coordinates and took pictures in the in-game locations, and you can see all of them. I believe there are 15 possible locations where they can spawn, and this is where the name of the wonder weapon comes into play. And what we can assume is that based on the name of your wonder weapon, where you got your Margwa heart is going to give you a possible location, because I believe there's I forget how many locations there are in each district or whatever, but based on that is going to determine where your cocoon is going to spawn in the district. Now, this is all speculation. This is what we're assuming is. We don't know if this is 100% certain, so don't quote me on that. If it's not, well, that's what we're assuming that it is. But anyway, so now that we know where the location of these cocoons are and that they exist, what do they look like? Well, found out just today was actually an image from the user Zambies115 on Reddit, and he actually posted an image. He was able to hack into the coding of the game and change around the model values and make it so that the cocoons aren't invisible on the map. Now, he doesn't know a legit way to actually do this, but he actually got it to spawn there, so we know what it looks like, and it's actually in one of the locations where the coordinates state that it should be, right under the ruby rabbit sign, and it looks like a little beehive. I'll have the image posted on screen and a link down in the description to the original post of this Redditor. And so that's what it looks like. So now we know what the cocoons look like. We know where they're supposed to spawn in. We know that they exist, and that's basically everything that we know. But the last thing that I actually wanted to cover here before we end this video, and it's actually a pretty important thing here, is a video, or I should say a GIF that was posted to Reddit. It was a mod basically, and it showed us an image, or a GIF I should say, of the wonder weapon, the Apothicon Servant, what we assume is an upgraded version, I would say, and it's called the Lor-Zarrozzor. So it's a completely different name. It's like a mix of the multiple names of the wonder weapon. And what we see here is it shoots out a concussive blast when you shoot it, and it's a purple blast, just like the regular Apothicon Servant, that basically does, it looks like it does explosive damage to you, as well as it kills all the surrounding zombies around you. Instead of sucking them in, it just kills them, kind of like a thunder gun would. Now, the other thing to note here in this video is that when he turns around to look at the pack-punch machine, there's a purple light being emitted from the pack-punch machine. Now, this is, of course, it's a modded video, so we don't, or it's a modded gameplay, so we don't know if this is real or not, but this is clearly a weapon. It's in the game files. He was able to mod it in, so it's obviously a thing that can exist. Now, of course, this doesn't seem like it would be the pack-punch version, because the pack-punch version that we got was red black hole that sucks in the zombies and has all of that ammo, and it just adds the R.A.P.S to the name of your weapon. This is a completely different name, and the pack punch is purple. Now, this could mean that when we actually complete the cocoon step and figure that out and get the activation to upgrade the wonder weapon, the pack punch machine turns purple, because it would make sense that the pack punch machine would change if we are to pack punch it, because right now, with its blue light shining out, we cannot stick the Apothicon Servant into the pack-a-punch machine, so it would make sense that it changes. However, what it changes into, whether it's going to be the red black hole version or if it's going to be this concussive blast version, we don't know for sure. I'm assuming it's going to be the red black hole version, and this is just a modded version of the Apothicon Servant. Maybe it's not even real. Maybe it doesn't even, we can't even access it legitimately into the game without hacking. Who knows for sure? But that's it. That's everything we know about upgrading the Apothicon Servant to this date right now. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I just wanted to make this video. It's kind of a longer one, not really too long, but I wanted to make it based on the video that I posted the other day on how the first step to upgrading the Apothicon Servant. I wasn't very clear on everything. I wanted to clarify everything, give you all the facts, everything that we know about the cocoons and whatnot, and how to actually get that audio cue to occur on new and old gen both. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you made it through this whole 10-minute video right here, it's kind of long, but it's definitely worth the watch if you did. Thank you for sitting through and listening to me ramble about everything here. If you did, be sure to leave a like, because that is really going to help get this video noticed and out there. there, because it's everything that we know for sure, and it's definitely good information to know for everybody, so we can all be on the same page here. Be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be covering this wonder weapon as soon as it gets upgraded and we figure it out. I'm going to be hopping on that and providing the video for you guys. And actually leave a comment below what you guys think are some possible ways that we can upgrade this wonder weapon. I want to get some discussions going in the comments. That would be great to hear, because we got to figure this out as a community. We can't work as a single person. We all got to be working together. And so definitely leave a comment there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one.